Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Harris. Thanks for joining my flag football squad for the fall. You guys are about to find out that nothing I take more seriously than flag football. Love to play, love to compete and win, and not saying it's because have been the most athletic person, but it's really because I know how to play. So just wanted to go over some routes today of my strengths, so you guys are aware of what I'm going to call and making sure everyone's kind of catching passes, having a good time, staying safe, and then eventually winning. So going to start out with my wide receiver routes. Going to start with just this pass is always available. I just call it a stay pass. So I'm just going to show a video of it. I literally just take one step forward, make sure you're past the line of scrimmage, and then catch it. We did a quick play. We did a kind of a curl to Dallas in the preseason, and like something that we just want our athletic guys to catch and then make a move. So it's just going to be a catch, quick throw, grab it, make sure you're at the line of scrimmage, and then if someone's playing really far off, then that's kind of we want you to just run past him or just run around him and kind of so on. So I'm just going to slow it up right here or just take a freeze frame. Like that's the spot that I want everybody in, just one step past the center, and the ball will try to be just right on your nose so you can make a play on it right after. So that's always available. Next is our Congo or curl or go. So you'll have two calls and kind of have it available to do whatever you want depending on where the defense is playing. So first just a curl. This is what it's going to look like. This is Nathan running it on the right side, and then I have Keyshawn running it on the left, and Dallas will be on the left side. So that's what the curl will look like. And then in slow motion, it's a quick pass in terms of like I'm catching it, really lining it up and throwing. What I just want to see is like what I'm looking for is in a curl versus a go, like Nathan is going to sink his hips and lower down so I know it's a curl, and then that ball is going to kind of be on your outside shoulder, hopefully right by your nose, and then just gain yards. If you can make someone miss, that's great. If not, that's fine too. So off of that is the go. So just in fast speed, this is what the go is going to look like. Hopefully completing a bunch of those on Wednesdays for the next 2 months. And then the Keyshawn just on the left side. Dallas will be out here. So then in slow motion, just once again, what I'm looking for is just like a curl or go indicator. If they're playing really, really close, then we're going to throw the go ball. Once again, it's going to be a quick pass. We kind of want to neutralize all pass rushers where I just catch it, kind of line up, and I see, all right, he hasn't stopped. I'm going to throw this ball up and hopefully kind of to the outside of the field. Lines are going to be pretty tight, so we want to, just like Nathan's kind of doing in this spot, just nice and slow, and then hopefully the ball ends up right there, just on that outside shoulder. So Congo, curl, or go. Our next combo from Vermont we call compost, which is just a comeback or a post. So I'm going to show just a little tape of Nathan running that set. So just full speed. Just once again, it's a quick one. Just catch 1-2. Coming back at a 45-degree angle towards the sideline. I run this play with my older brother in Dallas to death. This is a tough play to cover, especially people usually don't like to play that far outside. So just as like what I'm looking for as a quarterback, the comeback versus post indicator. So I'm seeing Nathan kind of sink his hips really low, give that outside step, and that ball is going to be towards the sideline. So make sure you're working back and away from the defender, and then you and Dallas or Nathan and Dallas give you a chance to kind of extend out. Then off of that, the post. So this should be a skinny post. So instead of a comeback, like if someone's playing you outside and no one's over the top, I feel like you do this. That's a ball I'm going to go to. So just indicators wise, comeback and post are very different. Comeback, you're going to break down and really sink those hips. But post, if you watch Nathan here, and once again, I'm just catching, taking 2 steps and going, so I'm watching him. Okay, he doesn't give the sink in the hips, he's giving that outside jab. I'm ready to throw a post, and then just throw that high into the middle of the field. Hopefully accurately. We had a nice one to Dallas in the preseason on this, so that'll be our combo. Compost, which will be comeback or post. Then the next set, I don't have a fancy name for this, but this is just the flag or out or flag. This is a lot of times I'll do rolling out to the right or rolling out to the left just to make it easier to throw for me. So bring you guys a little bit inside and then just run. This is the first is the out, just kind of 10, nice flat and out. This is a ball that I'm comfortable with throwing on the run, especially to the right, and I think the left as well. So if they have a fast rush, I'll catch it, just give a quick step, and this is on any route. If someone sees me rolling out to the right, I think this is a good play to go to. So just really sharp out, really 90-degree angle, flat to the line of scrimmage, and I'll get to you guys just right on your nose. And then off of that, just if they play a little shorter and you feel like you have a little bit more space running the flag, so at the 45-degree angle. This one, like you see with Nathan here, just don't necessarily need to don't come fast out of the break. A lot of times this is like you're going to be wide open, and it might be a ball that's like a little bit more floated as opposed to the line, depending on how much space you have in front of you. So just getting to the top of the route, giving the 45-degree break instead of the 90-degree break, and that's just because, hey, maybe they're playing a little shorter or it's a smaller person on you. So just the next combo, flag or out. Don't got a fancy name for it, unless you guys got one. All right, now I'm going to go into the snapper / tight end / line routes. Really want to kind of emphasize the center sit, the flat routes, and then the flag routes, which Joe is going to display in the video here. So first, just the center sit, and just really just establishing, like, I'm going to be moving everywhere, but if you could just find a spot right in the middle of the field, then it's going to be really helpful for me. So I just kind of like try to duplicate hey, I'm rolling out to one side, and then as the defense kind of follows me, if just where you guys are at, either the snapper or a tight end is really just finding a spot in the middle and just kind of just hanging out there. It makes it easy for me spacing wise, where I'm looking outside and I have someone coming like blitzing after me, and I just know that someone's going to be right in the center. So that's a route, especially for like Logan. You're a bigger guy, you could just use your body, and I know we caught already a bunch of balls in the preseason like this. So that's our center sit. That's the spot that I like to look for. So for my tight ends and snappers, definitely try to get to that spot. Next, we're gonna go to the flat. It's not sexy on tape. It doesn't look like much, but this is like something that has gotten me so many yards and touchdowns just in my flag football career. Just because a lot of times, people will come in fast, and then I get it to someone who's athletic, just running really, really close, and then you guys kind of do the damage after the catch. So just really quick, just riding really close to the line and flat to the line, like almost just like 3 yards, and just getting it very, very quickly, really close to the line, and then just bursting upfield, making people miss, using your athleticism as best as you can after the catch. So that was just nice and easy to the right side, and then this is what I'll look to the left side, just really emphasizing staying close to the line. The ball's going to be right there. I won't throw it too fast, just because otherwise it could be a tough ball to handle. But here I'm just like practicing, okay, if I think there's a lot of open space to the left, and that's what it looks like, just kind of running out to the flat, getting to kind of Joe right away. It'll likely be Logan or Trevor in the future, then just kind of doing your damage after the catch. Next, just running, this is just Joe just running maybe a little bit deeper, so running it out, which we could run to either side, but here I'm just running to the left, so just same thing, staying flat to the line, giving me an easy kind of, sighted target, and then making it happen from there. So in slow motion, just, we just did the flat, but this one we're going to just go a little bit deeper, but it's going to be like, whatever route you're running, if you see me kind of come out to the one side, like this is just a helpful kind of cue for me in terms of making an easy throw. It's, even though I'm moving to my left, it's kind of like a 10-15 yard throw, which is easy for me to kind of be accurate, just kind of put it right on you, and then you can, do damage with your legs after with your dodging of defenders. Then the last thing from the center and snapper, one's just like a little deeper route, running the flag route, so running like 45-degree angle to the right or left here. So I'm gonna, practice rolling out to the right, it could be to the left, and then just getting kind of a 45-degree break, just a little deeper. This is like especially if I'm, having Logan and Dallas run comebacks or outs where they're really taking away the sideline, and there's going to be like a big void in here, or if they're running posts, this is going to be definitely one that's open. So always kind of just listening to the routes otherwise, and then this is just what it looks like. The opposite way, running the flag, like I could definitely make that throw. I mean, it's like kind of a 20-yard throw from the line of scrimmage, even though I'm running to my left. So just in slow motion, this is, you'll see me do this off of the line a lot, just running laterally down the line of scrimmage, just based off of what the linemen are looking like. And then if you guys see me coming this way, really cutting to that 45-degree angle, you're going to have a lot of open spaces, like our big play for touchdowns right there. So Logan will be doing that, Trevor will be doing that, and others who kind of play on that snapper / tight end line position will be doing those routes. So next is going to go over some goal line and conversion stuff, just kind of close within like the 10-yard spot. First set of plays that I'm going to go over is the slant, and then off of that, the slant out, which Dallas, we had a nice slant out in the preseason, converted, but this is just Nathan just running a quick slant, and what I wanted to kind of show is like ball will come in fast and close to you, so just right off the snap, all I'm doing is taking it and lining up, really just give like, 2 or 3 steps and expect it like not too far inside, kind of just like right off the break, right by your face. Don't want to get too far inside where like linebackers and safeties are. So off of that, just the slant out. So just really just giving a slant step and then going straight out. This is a ball that I love to throw, and once again, I expect a lot of people playing just inside on people. So like slow motion, really, we may have had set up, we may have not had it set up, but really just giving that slant step and then going the opposite way, and then that ball will come, right away, kind of close to your face. This is, Dallas ran this in the preseason for, I think it was a conversion or a touchdown. We'll make sure we do this with Nathan and others as well. The next combo is the in or out. Nice and simple, just kind of depending where the defender is, you're either going to just break 90 degrees in or 90 degrees out. The key is kind of when you come off the line, just coming up really slow, just getting kind of like 5 or 6 yards. You don't have to rush it, and then depending on where they are, just burst one way, and then I'm just going to throw that thing as hard as I can to where you are. So I think this will be a great one for Nathan and Dallas, especially for our bigger athletic guys. So just nice and easy, not rushing, don't have to kind of burst as much, but okay, they're on the outside, just come kind of lean inside, just find an open spot. This will definitely be something that we run against zone as well. It's just going to come hard and fast to your eyes, and then hopefully, boom, we made the conversion. Then off of that, obviously just the out, but nice and easy. Once again, this is like an Alvin Kamara kind of option route in terms of just like coming nice and easy 5 yards, kind of sizing them up where the other person is. So we had Keyshawn just practicing playing on the inside here, and then just giving a out turn kind of however you want, and then once again that ball is just going to come fast, kind of just as hard as I can, throw it just right on your face, and then hopefully you're just already in the end zone or already past the first down or whatever kind of yard situation. We'll mess with the lengths on that. So last thing is the fade, especially at the goal line. Dallas and Nathan really just want to throw out balls to you guys as much as we can. You guys are going to be more athletic than pretty much everyone out there. So this is just one example of what a fade looks like. We're going to have a lot of space on the outside, so it might be like a quicker line drive just like that, but the field is going to be in a spot where you're probably not going to have anyone outside of you on the defender, so we really want to make sure we use every yard in terms of the width of the field. So just get a good outside release. You have space kind of between the defender and the sideline, and ball might look like that, where it's like almost like a kind of like back shoulder when I have you guys turn. But ideally, there's balls like kind of like this, although it didn't come out that great, where I kind of just throw it high and you're able to stop and jump. I know in this picture Nathan had space, and Keyshawn was just playing practice, so he didn't stop and jump. Ideally, like this ball is just thrown high, and if you are able to kind of get your like feet down in a spot, kind of stop and then jump, but obviously have to throw a better ball. So these are our routes for week 1. Appreciate you guys